Oh, guys, I really don't know what is happening. Can you please hear me? I think I lost the network. Please, can you just ping me on my WhatsApp, please? I think I lost the network. Please just check. I was just wondering, when I went here, see, I can find it. It's not there. Okay. But it says it's available. I just hope this won't mess up the entire session today. All right. If that happens, I need to record this and then maybe just upload it like that. All right, I'm audible. Okay, thank you. Let's just continue because I can't find any network icon there. I just believe I'll be able to complete this. All right, so welcome back, guys. In yesterday's class, in the previous class, we scraped Amazon web reviews and tried to look at some stuff. Like basically, we tried to look at some products, maybe the reviews and the title. I think something of that nature we investigated in the previous class. So in today's session, we are going to look at how we scrape this job portal. As we know, okay, many of us are always many of us are always concerned about placement, right? And maybe let's see what we can do to maybe make the task easier. So if we go back here, most times when we search for job, let's say, let me search for Java. Okay, I don't want Java now. Let me search for Python developers. Python developers, all right? So if I search for Python developer, let's say I'm looking for a job. Okay, maybe I don't want to just look at this. I'll just say Python developer job, okay? Instead of just typing Python developer. So maybe I possibly search for it in Bangalore. Okay, up in India, let me search for Python developer jobs. So you see, you're going to get a couple of things, but if we scroll down, we will get Naukri, okay? Okay, and then Glassdoor, monsterindia.com, shine.com, and usually I used to get, which one? I used to get Times Job actually, okay? So maybe I'll just proceed it like that, maybe because we changed some configuration today. So anyway, so let me look for Times Jobs because when I started out in Bangalore, I know this website. This is the one website I always go to when I'm searching for job, okay? So you see, when I just type this Python developer Times Job, it turns out that over 23,560 job openings are there in India. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry. If it's buffering, please let me know. Okay, because as you can see, I'm unable to see. The entire thing is just frozen here. Okay, this opened, thank God. Okay, this opened, okay, and the other one is, okay, good, that's working. So if you see here, as Naukri takes its time to open, please look here, because this might be as part of your assignment. So if you see, you're going to observe something that is similar across these job portals, right? Look at Naukri. Naukri is having 114,115 openings alone in Python. Okay? So look here. This looks like a list. Can you see it, guys? And then you see the option to save. You see it's a hot job. Okay? And says 3 days ago. I don't want you to access my location if that is what you wanted. Now, you can actually filter it, whether you want to work remotely, whether you want to work in Bangalore. So far, I think the highest opening is in Bangalore alone and 22 more. So you can see here, this looks like a container, and please look here, they are kind of paginated, right? 1 to 20 pages are here. So if I scroll down, it's not going to give me 114,000 whatever, 104,000 plus job openings. Rather, it's going to give it to me on page wise. Per page, 20 of them are being displayed. So I need to iterate, loop through this till I get to wherever I want to get to. Now, this is what? Naukri. Close that. Go to this other one. It's called shine.com. Again, you see, apply, whatever, things like that. And did you see the duration? 2 weeks ago. Fine. And then you see this actionable button, which says apply and or was not. And you see, you can actually see the description here. Job details, skills, recruiter. However, when you get to Times Job, okay, I don't want to search with Python. Okay, yeah, let me leave it as Python only. So what do you see? You're going to look here properly. You cannot actually find the job description is there, details is there. Okay, I need to click on details, then it will take me to another link, right? So maybe I really don't want this to happen. I want to see the description as well. Agreed? Fine. And the actionable link where I can actually click on. So there are some openings here and some of them. And again, this looks like a list and I have this to apply. And if I look properly, if I observe properly, I see that many of the jobs are old. Okay, so what I will do, instead of searching for Python jobs for now, I'm going to just search forward, go to the website, okay, which is timesjob.com. Now I'm on the website, all right. So if you see here, this is the landing page. Okay, let me zoom it out a bit. Everyone wants cookie. They want to track your location, do all kinds of stuff. Fine. And look here, guys, you observe here that you will be seeing this posted on 20th Jan. When is 20th Jan? Yesterday, okay. And they don't want to tell you it's posted yesterday. They said, okay, posted on 20th Jan. And with the description, fine. Now, here, when I search for the key skill here, I want to show you, maybe they have revamped the page. No, it's there. Just now I saw, it's there. I don't want to do anything. Yes, look at what I was trying to show you. Okay, you see posted few days ago. All right. So few days means what? 2 days, 3 days, 5 days? No, maybe maximum of 2 days. I'm thinking, okay. So posted few days ago. Again, this is telling me job alert, fine. And then posted a month back, posted some stuff. So can I filter it based on job? No, not job type, or maybe when it was posted, okay. So that is where maybe what I want to automate, okay. I'm interested in only skills, job posts that are still fresh and hot, as we saw on this portal, right? I think it was on Shine that we saw it was hot. Either Shine or maybe Naukri. I can't remember again. So you get back here, you see that this is few days ago, fine. And we are going to look at this, okay? So without wasting our time, let's just run something now, okay? So we minimize this and come here and run this, okay? So please pay attention for now. This is going to do some stuff and we try to replicate this project, okay? So I'm going to run this, just click on that to run, okay? So don't worry, I'll tell you what this is. So it says enter some skills that you are not familiar with, or maybe enter some skills that you don't have. Fine. So I don't know Java. Okay, I don't know Perl. Fine. Okay. So it's going to filter out this Perl and show me all this relevant stuff which I have. And if you see here, I'm going to get something here. Okay, it saved it in some place and it will wait for 1 minute before it pulls this again. All right. So I'll minimize this and then get back to that. At this stage, I deem it fit to close this, and it is in this web scraping. And I have another directory which is called post, and inside here you have all these guys. All right. So you see something here. Okay, let me not wrap this. Okay, let me not wrap this. So you're going to get the company name, the required skills, some information, some description, and regarding the link in which you can apply for this job. Agreed. So if you wrap this now, as we've seen yesterday, it's going to look cluttered, right? So if I ask you how many lines are here, how many unique lines are here, you might not find that, you might not find a direct answer to this. So that's why, fine, I don't want to do this. We're going to leave it this way. Fine. That means at the end of it, whatever, there is a new line. No problem. So this is one. And it moves till here, okay, looking for some skill set that we are just posted recently. And you're going to find this, okay? Fine. So if you notice here, you see the company is actually different. This is connecting to work, more jobs, Python developer, Django framework, and things like that, okay? Then this is the link to apply for the job. Now, if you look at the first one, you say REST API, they need Python database Django, and it is called PureTech Code, Codex Private Limited. So we know fine is not giving us the same company, right? Ananta, I beg your pardon, I don't know how to pronounce it. Ananta, right? Ananta Cybertech. Okay. So after some time, this is going to continue, okay? So again, you see 1 minute over, then it continues. Now, just wait and see what is happening here. Okay, it's waiting for a minute. Okay, so let this minute elapse, and you're going to see something will be popped out. Okay, so let's wait. And, okay, I'm just waiting for this guy to, print out some message, and then we just continue, okay? So while we wait, exactly. So this is done, okay? So I'm going to stop this now, fine, and get back here. So what do you think that is happening here? Each time you see the index of the file is the same, right? So what will it do? It will overwrite the content. Go back here, Okay, let me close this so that we know that we are just looking at one folder. Okay, folder at a time. So you see here, how many unique files are here? 23 unique files are here. Fine. So in each case, what happens if it gets new one, it has to kind of overwrite whatever is there. But this is not what we want to do. And this project will be an evolving project where I need to append the new whatever it found, okay, beneath it. And then let this not run every 1 minute, right? I'm going to run out of memory. What I can do is let this happen every 24 hours so that I know I'm accessing newly posted jobs. Agreed? Fine. If that is the case, let's do this, okay? So we're going to start afresh from the very beginning. So for that, we create a project. So always try to do it, keep it simple. So from here, we call it, just call it times job. Okay. So I call it times job. Okay. So on this time job, it is my project, right? So this is my actually working directory. So for now, nothing is there. Agreed. Okay. We go back here. As you already know, so go to file. I just want, okay, I could have created the project from here, but it's okay. So I'm going to open this project. It is this one. I'll say okay. Now I just want to keep it side by side just in case if I'm running out of time, I can just explain this code. So I want to keep it in a new window. So we have this, okay. Right click here, find new Python file, all right. So close this. So it's going to tell me to configure this guy. So I have configured this, no problem. All right, then let it come quickly. Okay, it's still discovering binaries, but it's fine. So continue, and I will just say web scraping. Okay, scraping portal, scraping job, anything, fine. JOB, fine. Okay, so what is it that we're going to do next? Remember what, in case you're joining us, I don't know, many people can just join even at the first time. So we need some, what do you call them, basic libraries, which we have to import, okay? So one of them is our BeautifulSoup library and then our request. So for today's class, the job requirements, if we want to put the job requirements, we need mostly the request library, right? And then we have to create instances using the BeautifulSoup object and things like that. So for that, what you do, in case if it's not there, and in case you're joining us for the first time, you just do your normal pip install, okay? Or conda install if you're running it from maybe Jupyter book or something like that. Fine. So pip install what? Request. QUESTS. Fine. And once you do this, okay, you are good to go. It's already satisfied. In case if you don't have it, you have to do this first. So this is done. What do? You have to now import request. Agreed? Okay. So we say, okay, import this guy. What? Request. Fine. Now, once we import request now, then we need this, what do you call this now? We now need this request, okay? We usually need the request method, which we call the get method. To do what now? To pull what? The URL, right? From the website which you want to scrape. So we need this request, fine. Dot what? Get, right? Please remember it is requests, not request, okay, as I'm pronouncing it. So for now, let's keep this here, okay? I prefer to use single quotes in this case, no problem. Now, and I want this kind of to save it somewhere. Maybe I'll just call it some text, okay? But before that, I need what now? I need a HTML page, right? So, okay, you call it HTML underscore, maybe something like that. In textual format, I'll tell you why I'm talking about this. Now, we go back to our times job portal, all right? So here we search for Python, okay? Just in case if you are following, what we did initially was just, we came here, I just believe this is still working. We came here and we just typed times job.com, fine. And this really does too. Oh my goodness. It's not open, okay, yeah, it's opened. So enter the skill and designation and things like that, right? Fine. See, this should actually happen when you click mouse over it. Yeah, it's happening, okay? So I'm gonna type, see, this will keep happening. I'm gonna type Python, right? So any skill you want is a Python class, so let's type Python, okay? Now, once I type this now, I need to copy this link, okay? This is how many jobs we have found? 22,426 jobs found. And according to freshness, okay, you can actually sort this. You don't want this last month, okay? So let me say last 3 days. But before that, let's say you are new to this and you just saw 1, 2, like that, 3, 4. If you count on the first page, right? So about 23, okay, let's see how many how many jobs are being displayed on this page alone, right? Fine. There are 24,426 jobs found. Agreed. With the keyword Python. Fine. Python with other stuff. As you see here, this is Python developer eligibility fresher. What are the technology key skills required? It's called key skills, right? Fine. Web technology, Linux, mobile, MySQL, AngularJS. So let's count this, okay? This interface. So call them as list now, right? You know definitely it's going to be, I'm not sure, maybe a list or a div tag. So 1, 2, count with me, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, I clicked on that guy. Cancel it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, maybe around 25 of them. Agreed on this page. So if on this page that are 25, how many of them were just posted few days ago? Let's say 3 days back. That is loading. Okay. So we are going to get very less. Okay, so much is also there. Please remember, again, this is iterating through the entire what? Entire 26,000, 24,000 stuff, and it found only 3,020 jobs, right? So these 3,020 jobs are spread over what? What again? Over dates, right? So if you see here, posted 3 days ago, maybe they might not be opening again for this job, right? So we need like with the keyword few days ago. So in this case now, can we see few days here? 1 day. Okay, 2 days. Maybe it might be in the next page, right? So because of that, I don't want to get confused. I will just stick to this. Fine. So get back here and then copy the page. Please ensure you are copying the right thing. Okay. So get back here. Sorry, my internet is taking a little time today. Okay. It's still buffering. Okay. I think if I open it here, it will work. I'll just open a new tab. Okay. Let's see which one loads faster. And I'm still signed in here. I don't know why. Okay. This is working. So I will tell you why I don't want to copy this URL, okay? Because I have actually filtered it. I hope you got my point. But I want to check through the entire stuff and just take only recently uploaded back. So I will type my Python once again. Okay. And we are good to go. Okay. So Python, and that comes, which one? All are taking their own time. Okay. All right. So I need a URL which I'm going to copy quickly. Okay. Find job. That has opened actually. So this has loaded also. Oh. Okay. So let's focus on this. So I'm going to copy this URL. Okay. Click on that, copy that, get back here, and paste it there. Okay. Fine. So once this is pasted, okay, what I will need to do now is I just need to, okay, find, say, let's do something here. Okay. I will just print this and just see what happens. Okay. So it's lengthy. Get to the end of it and just press enter. It's okay, fine. I just need to print this guy just to ensure that it is working. What is it? It's called that whatever. Okay. So this is there. Sorry. Fine. So this is what I'm interested in. I just run this guy now, Control Shift F10. Okay. So I should get something in the console. Okay. So please look here. So you're going to get something here, which is very important. I want you to pay attention to this. Okay. So what did you get, guys? What did you get? You got a code. It says response code 200. So what is this response code? So I believe you know what it is, but in case if you don't know what it is, you just ask Google, but I'll tell you. So this response code says that, fine, what I actually looked for existed, and this is actually there. Okay. So I will repeat again. Once I get this now, it says that, fine, the page which I actually accessed exists. Okay. And then this is the status code. So if you really want to know about it, because there will be some of them, okay, just type here response code. Okay. So response code. Okay, so 400, 200. So let's start with 400, 200. Okay, what we have seen. So you get 401, 404. Everybody knows that, right? 404 error. So see here, the status, HTTP status, solid OK status, whatever, is that the request has succeeded. Fine. So it depends on whatever we are going to do. Okay. So if there's an error, it's going to return maybe possibly the 404. And then you can actually look at what is this. 404 is the error, right? So obviously you know that. How about 400? Okay. So a little study on that. So the response code 400, what is this? Okay, so anyway, as that happens, so we know that this is there, but we are interested in getting the what? Textual information of this. Agreed. So we go back now and say, okay, fine, I don't want this code. Please pay attention. I just changed it to .text. Okay, so once I change it to .text now, and I'm going to go back here and just print this again. So Control Shift F10. So once I do that, all right, so it's going to show me a different output now. Now, good. So I will drag this and show you. Okay, so see here, it's no longer 200. It has given me something else, and it's so lengthy. So what did it print? Did it print all the 24,000 whatever job options? No, it printed only the one on the first page, about 25 of them. And you're going to have really hard time trying to understand what is happening here. Agreed. So some stuff and things like that. We are not interested in all these things, right? Because many of them are outliers. They are noise, right? So we are not interested in many of this stuff. So let's go and make this, format it properly, okay? And then narrow down to what our aim is, okay? So the reason why we did this was just to show you that fine, when you get that error message, status code is not an error. You just have to focus on only what? The textual information and try converting it to that. All right. So if that is the case, now let's move to the next thing, okay? So for that, we now need to maybe pass these pages, right? So we need to now pass the page, okay? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I'm so big. Sorry guys. So the next thing we need to do is what now? We need to use now the BeautifulSoup instance, right? So if we say that, we say, okay, maybe just save it as we have been doing before, right? Soup equal what? So we say beautiful, BEA is like that, okay? Beautiful, BEA. So you see it's not there. Why? I have not imported it, right? So I can say, okay, fine, import from, you remember how we imported it yesterday? From what? BS4, import what? Import BeautifulSoup, done. So when I start creating this instance now, it's going to be there, right? So BeautifulSoup, done, okay? So what are we actually looking for? So we need to go through the HTML pages, fine, and then retrieve, you'll do what now? Retrieve the HTML parser. We've seen that yesterday, that we used what? LXML, right? Instead of HTML.parser. Fine. So we need this page, which was returned, right? As we can see it here, right? We need this page. Okay, so this page is what we are talking about, right? So, sorry, I closed that guy. Okay, I'll open the terminal again. So this page is what we need, right? So here, I run it back again. It just disappeared. That we need, so it is saved in what? HTML underscore that guy. And then, comma, what is the parser? LXML, fine? Okay, so this is it. Now with this now, what we have to do next, okay, we now need to say, okay, fine. Let's now start, looking at a specific, maybe like a specific elements here. So look here. I'm interested in, if you go back to this page, I'm interested in this company, right? Fine. So it's maybe it's company name. I need maybe like the description, and I need the key skills, right? Maybe with the link URL. So I'll start from here, okay? So what I will do, for now, to avoid confusion, I'm going to close all this and then leave this one only. Close this guy as well. So I'll get back here, okay? Get back here and then right-click this, guys. Just right-click this. You go to this property called inspect. So we've seen that yesterday, right? So when we inspect this, what did we see? We see there is a class, okay, with inside the attributes, right? So inside the tag? What is the tag? The header tag, right? So the header tag is has a class, right, called job list company name, right? And then that is where we are getting this Surya Informatics whatever from whatever limited, right? So that means now we actually need what now? We need to grab this stuff, okay? And if you look at this properly, you see it is inside a list. So see, as I select, you see there what type of list on other list, right? So as inside this another list, you have this list item. So that is the first one. I hope you're able to see. Look at the left pane. Get back here. This is what we needed, right? So this guy which is selected. But if you go a little up, you see this guy this is the header. Is inside there header tag, fine. And that header is also inside what? Another one, UL list. Inside the UL list, you have the list item, which refers to the first one. So if I'm focusing on the first one, so I need this class. Agreed? Okay. So for that, maybe I'll say, okay, fine. I'm going to do something here. I will get back here. I say, fine. Since I have this soup object now, I'll say, okay, fine. I need this. Say soup dot. Okay, I'll find all, maybe like find the tag. Okay. So I say maybe SOUP dot. What I'm going to do now, I say find. And now we're going to do two things here. Okay. So if you remember vividly, here you have here, as you keep moving, right, you see it has selected all of them. Okay, so find all with this class, right, this class, okay, which is whatever job list comp name. Okay, this is the first case. Let's inspect other ones and see. You see it will be unique in all of them. So let's go to the second one, this guy. Okay, right click here and click on inspect. When you go down, you're going to see something. It's going to be the same thing. Did you see here? Job list, whatever. Okay. So if I want to find all, what classes with this say attribute job list, whatever, then I need to use this method find all instead of what find. Agreed? All right. So if that is the case, for now, let me just find all of them. So if you go here, soup dot, you see find, and then you see find all. Okay. So I'm going to look forward now, li with the class, some class. Agreed? Okay. So I need this li, this item, fine. And then I need the class. Okay. So class. Now, if you watch here now, this class is a keyword. Okay. Let's do something and you're going to see an error. Okay. So class equal, what? I didn't copy that. Sorry about that. So I have to copy it to avoid confusion. Get back there, because if you keep typing like this, you might kind of miss out important details, right? So again, repeat this and ensure that it's open. Okay, so there my interest is in this guy, so I'll just double click on that, copy it, that's all. Okay, come back here and just paste this guy. Okay, now if you see here, this is what I needed for this, but there is see, everything has turned, it starts shouting, right? Okay, so to fix this, just go back and just say underscore there. Okay, and that is done. Okay, I'll repeat this once again. So this actually refers to the keyword class. Okay, but once I change it to underscore, okay, can I put dash? It doesn't recognize dash. Okay, so it's going to, you see this as, actually I'm referring to this HTML class. Okay, so, and one thing I want to point out here is, if I take this now, please look here. I go up, actually, it is inside, please look here. This is inside the header, so that is the wrong one I copied actually. See, what I needed was the list class. I hope you got the point. So this is what I need. Okay, I'll just take that and then I come back here, I'll replace this. So no problem. Fine. So I want to print this. Two possibilities are there. Wrap this inside print statement, but it's going to be funny as you keep on working on this code. Agreed. So if I say print and this works, no doubt. Fine. So let me just run this. Okay, so it's going to print all this all the what? These items, right, with this specific tag. Okay, so it says return non-type. Absolutely. Okay, so at this case, please listen. At this case, what I need to do was just to take the object and just print it. Okay, that was what I want to show you. So leave this guy apart and maybe save it in a variable. Okay, so what do we call it? Maybe you can actually call it maybe some job thing. Okay, for now. Okay, so I'll assign this to there. So if that holds true now, I will just go and print this guy. So that when I say okay, print, okay, job, whatever, and then run this. Okay, fine. All right, so I imported that. So yeah, fine. So you see, okay, now it's looking little reduced, right? So what did it return? Let's start from the beginning. You see, I'm focusing on, look here, the span is there, but inside here, you see this list, right? Li. And then inside there you get, so whatever is inside that list with this class called clearfix, whatever is going to be returned here. Agreed? Okay. So by the way, maybe since you're using find all, that is too lengthy. We'll change this now to find. Fine. Okay, and run this. So why did we actually look at find all? Because if you see here, if as that gets loaded, if you see here, right, as we go up, see, it has selected all the what? All the what company names that are under this particular page, right? Under the UI, under that list. So if I'm interested in the first one, right? So I need to change it only to what? Find. So once I do this now and then run this, it should actually give me the output. Okay. So it's taking, I don't know why it's taking time today. All right. So that is it. So let's continue as that just happens. Okay. Now, what else do we want to do? Okay. We now are interested in this stuff. Okay. So let's go back and grab the company name. Agreed. Okay. So I just got this. So it says fine. If I run this, okay. Yes, it is running, but it says, okay, which company now do you require? You got the point now. So if this is happening like this, I really need to go and take the what? Company name. So I move down as, okay, fine, I'm going to stop this, okay? And then go and get the company name. As we already know, right? That was what I copied before. Do you remember, guys? So what I copied before was the name of the company, right? Which was in something like that, some job list company name. Let's go back and see it. So if you go back here, you see, if we go there, you see this is the company name, which is this one. So I'm going to grab this. Fine. Now, if I'm going to grab that now, I have that. So I will say, okay, I need to call it, say, company, maybe name of company. Okay. Company. Okay. Company. Fine. So this company is, again, we use our soup object, soup.find. Find whatever, I don't know. What am I finding now? So you see the company now, please, is different from the name of the company actually has a different word tag. Did you notice that? So I go back here. You see here. Okay. Actually, if I keep this side by side, it will be very difficult for you to see what I'm showing. So you see, this is inside h3 tag. Agreed. And it has this class. Look at what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's why we cannot use what the li class. Got it? So we get back here now. So I'm going to find what now? The h3. Fine. So that is h3. Then this h3 has a class, right? So you know the reason now why we have to say this underscore. Okay. Okay. Fine. Equal what I don't know. What is the name of that? I copied it actually. I pasted it back. Fine. Okay. Okay, so at this stage, you're going to see something, okay? But we will try to see if we can fix that. So with this, I need to print this guy now. So maybe I'll just print now. Let me just test this. I print company. Okay. Now, if we do this now, we're supposed to get something. Okay, what is actually running? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it says remote. I don't know. An existing connection was forcibly closed by remote host. That's not what I wanted. Just clear this console. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know. The internet is still not showing me anything here. It says no internet access. I just believe it's still okay. All right. So let's just go there and run this again. Okay. Yeah, fine. Fine is there. Okay. So now we got this, fine. So if you see, what did it return, guys? It didn't return the company, agreed. I mean, it didn't return the company name. It returned, look here, the h3, right, with the class name, and the company is returned inside there. No worries, right? It's returned inside there. But alongside, before this was returned, see, let's go up. Okay, so it went, and in all cases, see, the previous output is there, but I cleared it, right? See, oh, sorry. This was the problem. So at this case, I don't want to print this. Okay. So I'll clear this now. I'm interested in only this guy. Okay. So I will do the same thing here. And then this should give me the stuff. Okay. Mostly when I force this, yes, fine. So this is what I needed. Okay. So look at this. The screen is okay. Cool. So I have this h3 tag. Fine. And I have the company name as well. But I'm only interested in the company name. Yes or no? So what we do? Remember what we did here? In the previous case, what did we do? We are only interested in the what? Textual data. So we said .txt. Fine. Now let's see if this fixed it. Okay, it should. Okay. So after this now okay, good. So you see we got something here. Agreed. But if you see, we are seeing some white space here and we are seeing some stuff in between, right? So let's say I don't want this white space, okay? At the end, I'm going to tell you how we can also delete this blank space also that is there at the beginning. If I don't want this white space, what I will do actually, I know in this, okay, I need to find okay, before I use strip, okay, I'll come to strip, guys. But for now, I need to find all blank spaces, right? So, and replace it with, okay, there is nothing like find, okay? So in this case, it's going to say find all white spaces, okay? So remember I did this. This means there is no space, just press space in between and replace it with what? Nothing. I mean, just strip out those blank spaces, okay? So if this happens actually, let's run this and see whether it has fixed this problem. So it's it's always good you do this one thing at a time, okay? And yeah, it should be able to fix it. And as this is happening, let's go and grab something else. So okay, this is what I wanted, okay? And maybe I also don't want dot, right? So if you don't want that, I also don't want dot. Maybe I was okay, fine with dot. If dot is inside there, okay, I can just, maybe I don't want this private limited or something, I can just replace it with nothing like that. So this I can also do. And okay, so this is fine. Let's go grab something else. Okay, so you see I ended up removing this guy. Okay, I don't want the dot. So for now, this is what I don't want. So it's fine here. And then I will continue and go in here now. Maybe I just need to look at the skills, right? So if you go back to this page, you see I need to close this and get back to where we are. Okay, so come back here. This is the skill, right? So this skill, okay, if we just inspect this, fine, you're going to see it has a different stuff, okay? So look at the, it's inside the span tag, okay? And here, this is labeled inside the span tag, no doubt, it is under what, my list item, no problem. But you see it's called SRP skills, right? So I will copy this guy, and then I'll go down there, maybe I call it SKILS skills, okay, equal, then I'll just use the same thing, I say soup, that's whatever, find, okay? Now I will repeat the same thing. So after some time I will start doing copy paste, okay? So what am I actually looking at? I'm searching for the span tag, okay? In this span, it has class, right? So the class is called what? I don't know. It's called something which I'm going to paste, fine, SRP skills, okay? So the same we know, so no need to, we just do the same thing here, dot text, dot what? Replace, fine. Then the same thing here, we're going to look for this guy and strip it out completely, fine, sorry, okay? And then strip it out and then have the same thing there, okay? Now we can actually print both the company name and what? The skills. So we repeat the same thing here, we say print this guy and we say print skills, SKILLS. Okay, so I really want to tell you something here. I will be stopping very soon, okay? And then we will continue tomorrow. But after all this, I will have a short video that summarizes everything from start to finish, okay? So the reason I'm taking little time here was like, I got some things that many of you were not able to follow yesterday because you missed out on, for so many days. So since we are resuming again after a while, all right, so I deem it fit to go gradually slow, okay? So after some time, then definitely the complete stuff will be there in maybe just 20 minutes, everything end to end, okay? Fine. So for that, I'm not going to type everything. I will just copy paste, and we are done, okay? So let's print this and see what happens. I hope you are still able to follow, right? Okay. Now, once we get this now, okay, we see that, okay, yes, guys, so we have seen this Surya Info, whatever limited, and then we see this, okay? And now we are only in what? See, we just printed for only one job, agreed? So for now, we can think, okay, I don't want all this. Now I'm going to make it maybe just like that, okay? I want to use like find all now instead of my find, okay? I will leave it back to find all, agreed? Fine. Find underscore all, that's what I wanted. So for now, I'm going to run this. So in this case, I said I need to print the job, print the company, and print the skill. Oh, I missed out this guy. So we go back and print this guy, print the job again. So now I renamed it as whatever, okay? Job list, okay, fine, okay? And then let's see. So you'll be able to see a couple of things here, okay, on the first page itself. So I've got lots of stuff here, fine. Okay, so because of that, this job actually, I really need to do the same thing which I have done in others, right? Fine, so I'll just go to that text, agreed, okay. text, I think it's not there, okay, text, okay, so no problem. I don't actually, yeah, this is fine. Why do I need this actually? So I will tell you, I'm only interested in only this part, okay? So we'll come to this later. So I'm interested in only that part, so I will not print this now. Fine. So this is what we have so far. So here we got this, okay, and then you see there will be, you know, see here, okay, so we got this, fine, then this is there, this is that, and it's over, okay, it's over, fine. So can I actually make it more meaningful by maybe using a format string? Okay, so for that you might feel free now to just, okay, change this now, okay, f string I mean to say. So instead of just doing this, right, I can actually say, okay, fine, I comment this guy out and just see the effects, maybe if it's going to make more sense. Okay. So I'll say, okay, fine, let's use the f string, fine, f string. So how do we actually do that? Same thing, we say print, okay, but in this case you just do as if you are adding the what do you call it, documentation, right? 1 2 3, fine, 1 2 3, and that closes it, fine. So you might do something like this just to make sure it looks really cool, okay, and then get back here, so okay, I want to print, what was that? You can call it anything now, okay, so company name. Am I actually printing that? I called it company here, fine, company name. Now what should I print now? So okay, fine, this is how we use that. What is it called? The object, the variable, right? Fine. And then the next is what? So instead of skills, you can say maybe like say skill set, anything, because that's what is called there, skill set, fine. So the skill set, I really need this guy. What is it called? Skills, fine. Okay, so if I try this, I will see maybe if there's maybe any improvement on that. Okay, okay, so yes, now we are getting something here. Okay, so the company name is this guy, fine, and then oh, I didn't strip that again. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, that is done, but I didn't take out this. Okay, fine, that's fine. And these are the key skills, right? So the skill set. So if we go back, let's see, Surya Infotech Private Limited, right? So first it starts with Python, Web Technology, Linux, Mobile, MySQL, and it ends with JavaScript. So let's see actually if it is the same or is pulling a different thing. Agreed. So I'll get back here. Okay, so exactly. So we are still talking to that. We have not lost the connection. So it starts with Python and we ended with this. Okay, fine. So here, if you see, we have not actually addressed this issue, right? Which issue was that? We need posted few days ago, right? That is our interest. And I will stop. Once we're able to do this, I will stop here for now, okay? So posted few days ago, we need to just get here. Agreed? Okay. So what we can do, just select this, fine, and then inspect it. Okay. So once we inspect, we see it's inside a span tag, right? Called inside span only, right? Called posted few days ago, right? And what is the class? What is the class? The class is called what? Sim posted. Okay, we copy that sim posted. Fine. If we copy this sim posted, we have to go back here now. Okay, and what is actually holding that? Can we remember? It's called close that. We've copied it actually. So you can, okay, it's called nothing. Like what I mean, there's no heading for it, right? There's no heading for it. So we can call it date posted, right? Right? Posted few days ago, or days posted. So if that is the case, we call it, okay, date posted underscore posted, or posted date. Okay, anyway, date posted, fine. So we're going to use the same thing, soup, okay, dot find. Okay, what are we now searching for now? You said that, right? We are searching for same thing, the span class, okay, with which I attribute. So the span tag with the class, right? with the class called what? This guy, sim posted, paste it. Fine. Okay. Okay, so we will see something here, right? So let's try to print this guy as well. So we go here and then say posted dates, call it what was that called? Dates posted, right? Dates posted. Fine. Okay, let's run this and see what happens. Okay. Okay, it's taking later time. So you see, okay guys, okay, pay attention, we are winding up here. Okay, so you see here it says date posted. Okay, it says posted a few days ago, no doubt. Okay, and this is still there, no problem. But you see it gave some stuff with the class. Also it returned that, right? Span class is this. So inside that span class, so this is the parent span class, right, which ended here, and this is the other span class, right? So think of it as an unordered list. Okay, inside this unordered list you have maybe like list items here. Fine. So this one is contained inside this. So we will try to do something here just to ensure that we get to that. So what do we do? So we know that two things are there, right? So once we find this, now go back to this place here, right? Okay, then we need, that means this only focused on the outer one. Agreed. So we need to come to this inner one. Okay, so it's just like dots. Okay, so you go inside that. So span, sorry, span. Okay, now as you already know, if I take this, I'm going to get a different thing, but I'm interested in the textual information. So let's run this and see the effect. So it's going to show me the tag. Okay, so this is fine, it's closer to what I wanted, but I'm only interested in posted few days ago. All right, so I'll just say .txt. Fine. So I think this has solved the issue. Just run that now and we are done, okay, for today. So you see, all right, so we got this. Fine. Company name, this guy and that guy. Okay, fine. Okay, so far we are okay with this now. All right, but we are still returning only for one what? For one what? One case, right? Okay, so what if you want to loop through this and return all of them? Agreed. So for that I just need to put it in a for loop here. Okay, so go back here, and my interest is, once I am done with searching for this guy, okay, so I just need to, instead of this, right, so I will print all in what? A loop. So I'll come back, I just put it here. Okay, okay, so this is done. Fine. So remember here, this is where we are. Okay, so far let me just recollect what we have done so far, and then we try to wind up here. Okay, and we continue tomorrow. So for now, please look here. If you go back to the first page, okay, you see that we kind of pulled this information, right? So what was the information? We first of all started by searching for the key skill. What was the key skill? Python. This was what we got. Fine. Now we wanted only to focus on what? The what? This first page, and try to see if we can pull all this information, right? So what did we do? We inspected this. All right, so inspected this, and then we found something. What did we find? We found the class. Okay, so the heading is inside what? Head tag with a class called this guy. So we copied that and we passed it into maybe a variable called what? Company name. Fine. Apart from that, we needed something else. What was it? We needed the skill sets. Fine. So these skill sets, again, we inspected that. Fine. And then we found something here, right? It's inside span class, right? With what? The class as SRP skills, but they are inside this what? List item. All right, so what is the this UL class? Okay, actually it's called what? Some clear description or whatever, but inside here we have the list item, and inside this list item we have this. Okay, guys, can you hear me? I just lost my network. How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay, I can you hear me now? Just please confirm. I will just wind up, okay? So I will just wind up because today I don't know. I just connected back to my Wi-Fi and things like that. Okay, please, if you can hear me, just confirm, please, and we wind up. Moderators, can you just give them the post the attendance? Okay, so guys, I'm really sorry about this evening. I was having network issues from the onset. Okay, so what was I explaining? The last one, and we are winding up. Moderators, please push the attendance. So the last one was a little tricky because we found that this span tag was inside another span tag, and then we were interested in what? The textual information which says posted few days ago. So that was what we did here, and then we pulled that. All right, and finally,